This was struck on a dime planchet, discovered in 2018. This is a Lincoln cent struck on mostly tin with other base metals, as you can see on the label. This has a cut on it. It was discovered in our coin shop, even though it's replated. This was discovered last year, 2022. This one is a mirror AVERSE brockage, discovered in 2023, 2022 late. And currently, the bids for this one are at $5,500, PCGS graded at Mint State 63. My name is Daniel, and you are watching Coin Help You. There are rare 1943 cents being discovered today, but you need to know some things about 1943 before you think you have a valuable example. I'm going to show you what makes them valuable and what doesn't. Please go to Coin Help You community if you need help with coins. I have a large community over there, and we will help you out with any coin question you have, any numismatic question you have. So go to coinauctionshelp.com. Don't go to coinhelp.com or anything like that. I don't own coinhelp.com or coinhelpu.com websites. It's coinauctionshelp.com. The link's in the description of this video, and also the link's in a pinned comment. So let's get started. Let's take a look at these rare 1943 cents. So everybody is focused on finding a copper example, and there are copper examples that have been found. They do sell for a lot of money. $240,000 for this one on a bronze planchet, AU50, and it's already graded by PCGS, so it's authentic. It must weigh 3.1, 3.0 grams, 3.2 grams. It can vary a little bit. But you can also buy plenty of these fakes on Etsy or any other website. I don't just pick on Etsy, but this is just one of the sites that you can go to and find these fakes being sold all the time. I had one come in the coin shop yesterday. I own a couple fakes myself. So you have to be careful of that. They're out there and they're not real. When you're looking for one to send off for grading, Mint State 68 is the money grade. If you can get that grade just for a normal non-double die on a steel planchet, sticks to a magnet, Mint State 68, they'll go for some money. 67 plus on it with a CAC can also sell for some money. But as you can see, there's double dies also to look for, and we will go into a little more in depth on that. There are some repunchment marks to find for this as well, so you want to look for those. But as you scroll down through, this is Heritage Coin Auctions. These are the sold auctions. It shows you what these have sold for in different grades, and if they're varieties or whatever the copper planchets look like, what they're supposed to weigh. It's all over here. Here is an example of a 43 D over D. These are known to be plated often, replated, repurposed. It can confuse you. It'll make the dates look like they're doubled. It'll make the mint marks look like they're doubled. But what it is, it's the pooling of the plating. Plating can also make things magnetic, but these are steel, so they're going to stick to a magnet. You have to pry them off a magnet. But this is the D over D. And obviously, if you look at the value here, you can see that it sold for $12,600 because it graded 67 plus CAC, not just because it's a D over D. You have to pay attention to the grade and who graded it and what other stickers are on that label to determine why a coin like this would sell for $12,600. Same with this. It sold for $1,260 because it is the double die, but it graded Mint State 67. It's very important. Also, not all double dies are worth the same either. This one, you can't really see it very well, but you need to go over to Coneca Variety Vista, and we'll do that in a minute here to show you. This one, $336. This is a double die reverse. Now, it graded 64. It sold for $336. So as you can see, just because it's a double die does not mean it's worth a lot of money. We can take a look at this one. I think the image is a little bit better to see what the double die is. As you can see, it's thicker up here, and then in the E pluribus unum. That's where you're going to look for the doubling. See? Then, of course, I showed you the bronze planchet, $240,000. I mean, who doesn't want to find one of these? But they are so rare. Most of them have been found. I doubt there's probably any of them hidden out there, but you just never know. But you're not going to find it in a roll from the bank unless somebody owned one and snuck it in there. But then again, you're going to have it authenticated. And that's very difficult to do with images. You need to consult a professional. You need to consult someone who can take a look at it in hand. So here's some more examples of just errors, triple struck, die adjustment strikes. All these coins were, here's one struck on, like I said, a dime planchet sold for $2,100. You see what it looks like. Too many people are focused on the copper. They're focused on a missing 4 in a date or something weak struck or a little die crack or something. You want to focus on weighing every one of these and using a magnet, because there are some examples that could be found out there that are on experimental planchets or something on a silver planchet. So it's not that those can't be found. It's very rare to find one. It's going to be like winning a little bit of a lottery here. But the fun is in searching, right? I mean, if you can get enough of these, enough rolls of these and go through them. I've been through bags of them. I've never found anything. But out there, you just never know. Like I said, I'm not trying to pump anybody up and make them think they can find all this stuff, because to me, it's just fun to know what exists, what it's sold for. I need to know this stuff because something walks in the coin shop. You need to know how to test things and how to identify things. It's very important. It's fun just to see. I mean, someone discovered all of these. Somebody had their day a long time ago, or a few years ago, whatever it was, and they found these. All these blank planchets. They found all these little errors and double dies, and just think how they felt. I mean, I don't know. To me, it's kind of cool. Here's another one. This is really cool. We'll look at this. Here's one that's really neat. This one is double struck. See, I see a lot of people showing it. This is what a double struck has to look like. I mean, you want it authenticated. A lot of things need to be looked at in hand. You got to seek professionals. Sometimes groups aren't the best place to post things. They don't always know. And the first thing they want to think of is they see so much PMD, so many people are posting damaged coins, they want to say PMD at first. Not that they're incorrect all the time, because most of the time you're correct. So anyway, let's take a look at this one here. This was just recently discovered. This is AVERSE mirror brockage. Like I said, it's at 5,500 so far. The auction's not ended yet. But this is a cool mint error that someone discovered recently. It wasn't in some high-end collection or anything. It was ungraded, and they sent it off, and this is what PCGS did. It was already checked out. That's just a really neat coin. Really neat error, whether you like errors or not. This is going to net somebody a few $1,000s. So here's the 1943D RPMs. You can come over to Coneca Variety Vista and check out all the repunch mint marks for the 1943D. 1943S, here's all the RPMs for that and what they look like. It's very important to match your coin to this, because it's you can see right here, there's a weak 4. There's almost a missing 4. That's not what it matters. What matters is the mint mark and whether it's repunched or not. This right here is nothing. That's irrelevant. That happens. It's really common to have a missing or weak 4 on some of these coins. Then you got a list of the double dies, and here are the 43 double dies, just for the Philadelphia mint. No mint mark. No mint mark is just Philadelphia mint. And some of these are really obvious, but you want to match it. You want to look through all these images and match it. Here's another 43D double dies. Then you have the 43S double dies AVERSE. Then you have the 43 reverse double dies. So double dies on the reverse of the coin. We looked at one of those already. And here's another 43D double die reverse. And you scroll down, look through all these. And then a 43S has double die reverse as well. So there are a lot, and I mean a lot, of coins to look for in the 1943, besides copper, besides experimental planchets and all that. Here's some examples of steel cents that I have. This one here is a 1943. It's uncirculated. It's probably going to grade 63 or 4, something like that. It's not going to be high grade. We sell these for $1 to $5, depending on how nice they look. So many of these have been messed with and replated. They have rust on them. I have these sets right here. This one here is a replated set. Can you see the difference? It's got a bluish sheen. It's real shiny. A lot of times, if you look at the mint mark, if you look at the date, can you see look at the S on that? It's messed up because of the fact it was plated. That's all that is. It's not a repunch mint mark. It's not a double die. Same with this one here. Very poorly plated. It needs to look like this. See the difference? This is original. This is not. Same with these here. These are all P, D, and S sets, which is the P's not on there, but it's a Philadelphia anyway. There's some rust on that one. That's not copper showing through. It's another mistake people make. This one here looks like it's been circulated, maybe messed with a little bit. They got a little bit of circulation on them. But this is what they look like. We can look at the reverse. I didn't show the reverse on the other ones, but you can see the rust. They do rust. They are basically zinc-plated steel planchets. They were very hard on the die. Sometimes you'll see die cracks. You'll like I said, I found a cud one time. These are all original. This is a really nice original set. But then again, they're not high grade. They might have been cleaned just a little bit. They're not RPMs or repunchment marks. They're not double dies or not anything like that. And I might get, someone might pay me 15 bucks for this set if I put up at auction. But then again, it's really not worth more than $1 a coin when you get down to it. I think I had a few rolls back there and I've sold them for $5 a piece on the site, but they were really nice original coins. I think all of these have been, circulated a little bit or just wiped on a little bit or replated. This one here is probably the most original out of all of them. So hopefully this reaches a lot of people. In 2018, I released a 1943 video that has now went over 1 million views. So hopefully this next in-depth video here can reach the same heights and show people or inform people what a 1943 cent's worth. I have people even commenting on my 1943 videos that tell you what they're worth, how much they're worth. You've got to watch the video. Please watch it. Please share it. Please like it. Please comment. It's all appreciated. Get this word out. Get this information out. If you need help with a coin, go to Coin Help You Community. It's going to be linked down here in the description. Also, if you like to buy coins, support the channel, go to porchwithcoinshop.com and see all the coins that we have to offer. So thanks for watching and have a great day.